Good evening, everyone. You are listening to Meds and M. I'm M. Meds. How is your sexy ass doing this evening?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I can't complain. How about you, beautiful?
I'm doing okay, sweetie. All right, so I'm super excited because this is our second official podcast, and we are trying to show our audience that we are in it to win it. We are in it balls deep for your entertainment. Consequently, we are discussing odd sexual fetishes this evening. Are you up for that, Meds?
Yeah, I don't know if any of mine are odd, but, I'll let you know what I got on my mind. You want to know?
I love it. I know. I'm planning on bearing my soul this evening.
I can bear more than that if you want.
Oh, yeah. Let's get to know you.
I got it out right now.
Nice. And in order to celebrate and prepare for this podcast, the other evening we ran a hashtag under the hashtag MBTM fetish, so that we could find out some of our audience members' sexual fetishes. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to hear what these sick little freaks are thinking about while they're listening to us banter?
Sure. What they got?
All right. Well, our first pick, these are some of our favorites. Our first pick is from Joe Blow. His fetish is very simple. It's unicorns.
Unicorns, eh? The fuck?
Unicorns.
The fuck's he doing with a fucking unicorn?
I don't know.
The fuck you do with a unicorn? Does he get freaky with the horn? Or does he ride the unicorn? Or is the unicorn watching? Like, what the hell's going on with this unicorn?
I don't know. That was my first question. That was, where does the horn go?
Hold on. Did he say unicorns? So there's more of them?
Yeah.
Not only did this motherfucker find at least one unicorn, he's got several? No wonder they're so fucking rare.
Apparently. Oh my god. Yes. Is there like a unicorn gangbang if there's more than one?
Apparently, Joe's house.
Jesus. How does he feed them? What does Joe do for a living?
I don't know.
Are unicorns big like horses?
I think, depending on what kind of acid you're on.
Good answer. Maybe he doesn't really need to feed unicorns. I don't know. I just, if he's got them, I have questions. That need to be answered.
I bet Peter has some questions about those unicorns, too.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to piss them off.
Fuck them.
All right, and then our second one comes from Kelly Lawrence. Now, I thought that you would like this one. We'll see how you react. But she gets sexually aroused by scrubbing the kitchen floor while she's on all fours.
Scrubbing the kitchen floor, that on all fours? That doesn't really sound too efficient. Does she not know about the Swiffer?
I know. That's what I thought. That's what I use. I use the Swiffer.
Yeah, I love a woman that can use a good Swiffer.
Yeah.
I could go for a good Swiffering right now.
Well, I was thinking that, the Swiffer pads, they're wet. And if you used Swiffer pads as lube in some sort of sexual fetish way, then everybody's junk would smell lemon fresh.
I wasn't even talking about my junk. My floor is dirty as fuck.
I know I can't fuck on a dirty floor.
I could.
Actually, I can probably fuck on any floor, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can fuck on anything.
Yeah, I'd prefer a clean floor.
Well, we ain't fucking at my house then. Unless you want to put in some work.
What if I bring the Swiffer first?
Well, if you plan on putting in some work, then that's on you.
Well, if you're into it, I'm just saying. Like, if you're into it. All right. And Pharaoh Hatshepsut. I think I said that right, but I don't know because I didn't graduate college. She gets wet watching her neighbor's dog from 3 doors down take a dump.
What kind of dog is it?
I don't know. She didn't say.
Huh. That's weird. Well, I can understand maybe if the dog was looking you in the eye. I could see that. That way he's doing it just for you.
Yeah. absolutely.
How old is
He's
this
giving her a
dog?
show. What's that?
How old is this dog? Got some
I don't know.
I got some questions for her too.
Yeah, I hope it's consensual. Yeah. So those were our top 3.
This is like a dog
our
voyeur.
What?
A dog voyeur? If it's not consensual.
I would imagine like a peeping Tom, but for dogs. Like that, you know. I don't know. I would imagine though that he looks at her longingly while she's going out to get her mail.
Peeping Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, exactly. Peeping Turner and Hooch. Turner and Cooch. All right. So, I think it's time for us to confess our own deepest, darkest fantasies. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, what do you got,
All
I'd
right.
love to hear yours.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna go big here. This is a really, really deep, dark one that I've been into for a while, and I've never wanted to admit it at all. It's pretty. I've never done it. Never done this before ever.
I've never done anything like this before. Really.
I know.
Every chick
You
says
hear
that.
that all the time. But I'm serious. If
Twice
you
a
know
week.
that I've never done this. You know that I've never done this before, ever. But I have told many, many jokes about it on the Twitter and the whatnot. I really think, though, that I actually do kind of want to be peed on in the shower.
Really?
Yes.
I think we could work that out.
Thank you! Here's why. You know, you go through a breakup, okay? Go through a breakup, and you just kind of want the scent of that whole thing masked and just taken off of you. And I think being pissed on would do it.
Well, especially
Like a
with
territorial thing.
my piss, because my piss smells something awful. I should probably get that shit checked out, but you know, who has time for that?
Yeah, exactly. So what does it smell like?
Fuck if I know. Like, just I don't even know.
Okay. Now I kind of want to
Death.
discuss what your piss could possibly smell like the combination of items that could make up the smell of your pee.
Fucking fish, death, raw hamburger that's been sitting in the sun, Cheetos. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of shit.
That would do it then. That would actually do it. Yeah. All right. So I want to hear one of yours. Tell me one of yours.
One of mine.
Please.
You know, I kind of like convincing chicks to give me a Blumpkin, and then in the middle, just give her like a little, like a life coaching. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, what bad decisions have brought you to this point right now that you're just sitting on my bathroom floor giving me a Blumpkin? Like, don't stop, but just like maybe you should go back to school and pick up a book or something, and maybe you
become
wouldn't.
a paralegal
Or something. Friggin'. I don't know.
Right.
Just try to help them out.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's very helpful, and I think that's pretty good. You're helping your fellow man there. It's tough love.
Oh no, it's not a man.
Oh, true.
It's usually not a man.
True. I meant man in like a human sense. It's like the person sense.
I'm not helping out the next guy that wants a Blumpkin, that's for sure. She'll rethink that shit.
Yes, definitely. I too am a good do-gooder, actually, which leads me to my next odd sexual fetish. Just just want people to feel good about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not into chicks all the time. Just every once in a while, I like to give back to the community. And I like to motorboat flat chicks. Again, I like them to feel good about themselves. It makes me happy to let them know that their boobs are desirable, even though they're virtually non-existent. And I'm just kind of like a slutty Boy Scout that way.
A Boy Scout, huh? You can get a couple merit badges for that shit.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, you get motorboating, obviously.
Nice.
And maybe not tying if it's not consensual. You know, tie the motherfucker down. I think there's one for just like helping fucking people in general. I don't know what the fuck it's called though. You know, I got kicked out of the Boy Scouts at an early age. You know, something about fires. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you. I think though that it would be a lot more fun to like motorboat chicks and help old ladies across the street. So that's what I'd rather do.
Well, would you motorboat an old lady while helping her across the street?
I don't think so. I don't know. Only if she was flat.
What if her tits were like saggy enough that they looked flat, like down to her belly button and shit?
But then you got to get on your knees, and we're in the middle of a road, and I don't think that's safe.
Yeah, if you're in the crosswalk, I think you're good.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know about where you are, but around here they gotta stop for the pedestrians in the crosswalk.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I like my flat chicks kind of young, not too young, but you know. I don't know. I only do that in clubs. So now if there was an old lady in the club, then I'd definitely motorboat her.
Swinging her fucking tits around.
Yep. Definitely motorboat her. Without question. Alright, babe, what's one of yours?
You know, I kind of want like a big, fat, sweaty, nasty broad to fucking cut my toenails with a steak knife in the nude.
Yeah, is she gonna eat them?
I would hope not, but you know, when she does with them after she fucking puts them in her little jar, it's her fucking business. As long as they ain't on my floor, you know what I mean? I don't need you fucking swiffering them up. What the fuck is that?
I don't want to swiffer them up either.
Exactly. You know, I'm looking out for you.
Thanks, baby. Yeah, alright. That's a good one. Kind of leads into one of mine. Totally into this idea. Let me tell you how into it I am. Bacon-flavored genitals.
Bacon-flavored genitals. That can get kind of dangerous, I think.
I think that's fantastic. Bacon-flavored genitals. The only downside that I can see, and believe me, I've thought about it a lot. The only downside is that if my own pussy tasted like bacon, I would maybe have to remove a rib. And then, like, I can see myself never leaving the house again. And then, like, people would probably have to call Child Protective Services to stop taking care of my kid. That's really the only I think that's kind of a downward spiral if I tasted like bacon.
I would love to see that shit, though. But
everybody else can taste like bacon. That'd be very helpful.
That'd be dangerous. If I can put an all-new meaning to the term eat a dick.
That's true. People would want to. Where would the insults go?
I don't know.
You couldn't tell people to do that anymore. People would be like, gladly. Yeah.
Bunch of cocksuckers.
That's not good. That's not good. All right, babe, what's one of yours?
You know, I wouldn't mind maybe gently having my beehole brushed with a toothbrush while getting a blowjob. Maybe throw a little Aquafresh on there, freshen it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's for cavities, so.
Oh, indeed. Could use a good scrubbing.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure that your cavity is protected at all times. Absolutely. All right. Here's another sort of dark one. I am into funerals. I have a lot of sexy fantasies that surround death.
Well, I enjoy a good funeral myself on occasions.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. So I don't feel so alone. That's good.
I got a few I'm waiting for.
Well, you know. Alright, so I dig funerals because I like the smell.
The smell,
God help me. I like the smell. Usually smells like lilac air freshener and like rotting, like a deer, you know, that's been out. Like you kill a deer and then you kind of leave it out by the road. Like, so lilac and roadkill essentially is what it smells like.
And that does it for you.
Yeah, in my opinion, that smells like YOLO. You know, the stench of death smells like you only live once. So, you know, there's that. And then they always keep the funeral homes really, really cold to stave off that rotting deer carcass smell. And the AC makes my nipples hard. It's pretty simple.
Well,
so that's why I'm into funerals.
I know who's going to be my date to the next funeral.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh my god, it smells like carcass in here. YOLO. Alright, baby, what's one of yours?
I don't mind like being like really, really deep into a chick. Like really deep. Like as far as she can go. And then she's like grabbing onto your ass hair. Fucking hold on.
Yeah.
Like, fucking rip it out a little, you know what I mean? Fucking, you know, because that's like on an occasion, you know, just once in a while type thing. And that works out because, you know, you end up missing some good amount of hair afterwards. So it takes time out of manscaping.
I think that's really efficient. I think that's totally efficient, brilliant.
You know me, Mr.
Totally
Efficient.
Yeah. Yes, you're a multitasker. I dig it. All right, so on the death trip again. I'm into tombstones, but oddly, not the ornamental grave markers. I'm into either the pile driver or the pizza.
What would you like on your tombstone?
What's that?
What would you like on your tombstone?
I think we all know what I want on my tombstone. You know what, though? If I were actually to develop the death tombstone fetish, I think what I would like to do is find a grave that has this one ex-boyfriend's name on it, and then I would pretend that he's dead, and then I would fuck you over his dead body.
Me? All right. You know
Anybody.
what? I'll do it.
You.
Anybody. Versus me, now it's anybody? Jesus, all right. I was going to say I was down.
I'm just kidding.
I'm down as long as we can do the same thing with your parents' names, and
Yeah.
you know, nothing against them, you know, no offense, but as long as we can do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think we could do that. All right. So I need another one of yours, babe.
I wouldn't mind playing a game of Russian roulette with a chick while getting a blowjob.
God. How's that work out? Tell me more about this.
Well, I haven't lost yet.
That's true. What about her? Are they still alive?
We're gonna discuss
Can we go to their funeral if it doesn't work out?
Well, if you want.
Yeah.
Unless you want to play a game.
No, I was too nervous last time.
Pussy.
I was far too nervous. I know. But I think if you're willing to take me to their funeral, then we should, you need to load that chamber up with 2 bullets. Hook me up.
Alright, she's going first, though.
Well, of course, she's the only one that needs to go. I need a date to the funeral.
Do you not know how to play? Jesus.
I know how to play. Alright, so here's a weird one. I sometimes think about, like, what it would be like to get choke fucked by Darth Vader, but while he's across the room.
Does he tell you that he's your father?
Well, I do have daddy issues.
My favorite kind of girl. Speaking of this choking shit,
yeah, I
like,
think you could hook that up.
speaking of the choking shit, like, what the fuck is the proper etiquette with like choking? Like I know a lot of chicks are fucking into that shit, and like I'm afraid to do it, to be honest with you. Like I'd probably make them sign a waiver on camera that, you know, if anything happens, I'm not to be held responsible or anything like that. You know what I mean? And you know what? I'd still be afraid of going to jail because, like, what's the proper etiquette if she passes out like in the middle? Like, are you supposed to finish? Is it rude not to finish, or is it rude to finish? Like, do you manually do it? Do you like? I don't get it. Like, how does this work?
I think you finish.
All right.
I think you finish.
All right. Well.
Definitely. I do. Yep. Let's see here. I guess it's my turn now, yes?
I don't know. Sure.
I think it is. I think it's my... Oh, this is my favorite one. This is probably my favorite fetish. I like this move that I call the Kill Bill, and that's just where I have to slaughter 50 bitches just to get to them.
Does it matter who they are?
Nope.
Just anyone, huh?
Those bitches are on my list. Every last one of them.
And we'll cut a bitch, apparently.
I will. Think of the funerals. Think of the funerals.
I don't know if they'd invite you to the funerals if you're the one who killed them. You know?
I'll show up in a blonde wig, sunglasses. Nobody will even know. I'll just crash it. I killed 50 bitches. Surely I can crash a funeral. Or 2 or 4.
Oh, it's a little rude.
Or 10. Yeah. So was standing in my way. All right, you're next.
I kind of want to. I want to come in a chick's belly button and toss a couple ants in there. You know,
why?
You know, just so she's like, you know, what are they doing? And I could just be like, the backstroke.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, there's this thing that I kind of want to try with you, actually, there, Mets.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
What do you got?
And I call it the Good Morning Vietnam.
Is that above you dressing up like Robin Williams?
That's the Good Will Hunting, because if it's bad, then I can hold you afterwards and be like, it's not your fault.
Well, we'll be doing some crying after that.
It's totally different. That is where you pay me $5 for Sucky Sucky during the podcast.
$5, eh?
Well,
all right. I'm down, but I'm taking it out of your purse.
Oh, don't take it out of. Can't you just use Monopoly money?
I don't know. Not really allowed to play Monopoly anymore.
Why not? What happened?
Freaking grandma got stabbed. Fucking, there was a fire. There was a domestic disturbance calls. You know, and like I don't even know whose grandma that was. I wasn't even invited to the Monopoly game. I just showed up.
And demanded Monopoly?
No, they were playing, and I heard the roll of the dice and was fucking on.
Yeah, I can see that. Monopoly is pretty seductive.
I ended up in jail that night.
Oh, didn't you have one of those cards?
Oh yeah, those don't fucking work.
Oh.
Trust me, I've tried to use those 3 times.
Oh no.
I didn't try rolling doubles. They are not amused trying to use a get out of jail free card.
No sense of humor at all. None.
I keep one in my fucking wallet. Never works.
Yeah? That sucks. What are those things good for then? That's not fun. Oh, how about this one? He dresses up like Fonzie, sticks his thumb on my ass and says, "Hey."
That's not wrong. I can pull that one off.
That was pretty easy, right?
Oh yeah. The Fonz. Always talking about dress up. How about
I know.
How about I dress up like JFK and you give me a roadhead?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I can do that.
Yeah. Maybe there's 2 of you. Nobody knows.
I'll take care of your grassy knoll. All right.
I think that should be the other way around, but hey, how could I turn down some good butt stuff?
Oh man. Okay, so now that we're kind of talking about each other, I do have another one about you. I must confess. All right, so I want to pick the onions off of every plate of food that comes to you with onions on it, and then I throw each onion onto the floor, and I crush it under a stiletto because you know how much you hate them. And then I ask you, did I crush it real good for you, baby? And then I'm pretty sure you're jerking off while I do this.
I'm jerking off right now.
That's fantastic.
You didn't even have to finish. You didn't even have to get to the fucking shoes.
Ooh, I like it.
You had me at picking the onions off.
Yeah. I figured you might like that. Excellent.
I want to dress up like the Pope and then bless your forehead with my dick. Dip in a little holy water beforehand, shake it on you. Be like, bless you, bless you.
Yes. The power of Christ compels you.
It sure does.
All right. Let me see here. Ooh. Fun, super fun game that I like to call, it's another role-playing thing. I have a thing for role-playing, man. It's called Truck Stop Hooker Serial Killer. Here's what you do. It's fantastic. You go to a truck stop, and you lure a dude into your car, and you promise to give them, or you promise to give them sex in exchange for like $25.
25.
And
I'll probably talk you down in about 18, but
yeah, that's okay. You know, you want it to be real. And so, you know, you agree, negotiate, you get your $18, and as soon as he hands it to you, you slit his throat, and then you drag his body out of your car, and then you have a shovel, and then you bury his body in the woods, and then you cover it in dirt, and you cover it in stones and sticks and leaves and stuff, and then you take the shovel back to the car with you, and then you hightail it out of there. But the beauty of it is that nobody can arrest you because you're just pretending. It's only role play.
I'm staying the fuck away from any fucking truck stops near you, sweetheart.
What? Why? You don't want to play Truck Stop Hooker Serial Killer with me?
That one I think I'll sit out.
All right, just go to the funerals with me afterwards. I am so all about the funerals. All right, what's one from you, babe?
Me? I think it may be sitting on the bed, you know, by myself, just jerking off, and then just as I'm about to come, never pop out of the closet wearing a Michael Myers mask and yell "boo." You know, and not the Halloween Michael Myers, like the Austin Powers motherfucker.
Yes.
Be like, yeah, baby.
Do you want to make you a homie, baby?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I totally get the whole being scared thing. I've got one.
You clench up when you get scared. You clench up. It's good for you.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I have a thing for fireworks. Because the PTSD twitches like totally enhance my orgasm.
Alright. You know what we're doing on the 4th of July.
Oh yeah. Shooting guns.
Down at the truck stop, apparently.
Yeah. Alright, you have any more? Maybe we've got time for one or two more.
Maybe while I'm getting a blowjob, you hum the Smurfs theme in Blueface and call me Gargamel.
Only if you call the kitty cat Azrael.
Always.
Excellent.
That's what I call it anyway.
Oh, nice. It is pretty evil. Alright, so this is probably my most I don't know, humiliating fetish is that I'm totally into vulgar nicknames.
That's right up my fucking alley.
Right? I mean, I think that they're vulgar, so-called sexist being in air quotes. I just think the feminists have it all wrong. Being called jiggle tits, for example, is a total compliment. I really, really like it when I get called, like, for example, Jiggle Tits Steinem, or, like, Jiggle Tits B. Anthony. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like I've come a long way.
I call you Rosie Tits Parks.
Sure.
I don't know. I can't come up with any good ones. I'm not that clever. Can I just call you a cunt?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. That'll work. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. All right, last one from you, babe.
Jeez. Got so many of them. I'm thinking maybe I fuck her while I'm dressed as Bin Laden. That way she'll never forget.
Yes, and you can destroy those Twin Towers.
Ooh. That was a little much.
Well, again, I think this is we've done God's work today. Letting everybody know that it's perfectly okay for them to let their freak flags fly. Hopefully people have gotten over some hang-ups. Know that they're not alone in their weirdness. What do you think?
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people out there that share the same ones as me.
Yeah.
I can't be alone in these ones.
I know that there's some sick fuckers out there into funerals, too. I know there are.
I'm down. I'll try it out.
I love it. Thank you. That's why you're the one for me. That's it. That's why. All right. Well, are we signing off?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I think
well,
I'm
thanks
done.
everybody for listening.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.